My name is Ravi Verma. I am the founder and org whisperer at Smooth Apps, and I'm also a Scrum.org professional Scrum trainer. Let's talk about the biggest mistake made by Agile managers and how you can gauge the maturity of Agile managers. Real world story. Former client, they hired our firm to help them on the path to agility. We introduced a bunch of principles, values, complementary practices, events, activities, artifacts to guide them. After almost a year or so of coaching, some people feel the teams are worse off than they were before Agile adoption. Release dates come and go. The teams are unable to meet the forecast. And here's the conversation that the director of PMO and the manager of Scrum Masters are having at the bar. All this Agile is well and good, but at the end of the day, people have to deliver. Why don't these idiots get it? Why can't these development teams deliver? What is wrong with them? Why do they keep failing at the same level or worse, regressing? The manager of Scrum Masters says the fault belongs to the Scrum Masters. The Scrum Masters need to be able to whip these developers into shape. I go talk to the Scrum Masters and I ask them, to what extent have your servant leaders been able to remove impediments? Do you feel trusted and supported by your servant leaders? 7 out of the 8 Scrum Masters said no. They're not supporting us. They're either discounting to say, yeah, that's BS, that's not a problem, not an impediment. Maybe it's an issue, but it's not an impediment, it's not blocking you. So either they're discounting it, but they don't take any action, or they agree to take action, but the date comes and goes and there's no action. So what do these two brilliant Agile managers do? They hatch a brilliant plan. And what is their solution? Let's ask the Scrum Masters to create more manual reports, red, yellow, green. Because when we create manual reports, that's how we will trap these unaccountable, untrustworthy developers, and all shall be well. This is a very common mindset of managers from the traditional world who are trying to transition in the new world, the Agile world. What is the biggest mistake that managers make when transitioning to Agile? Many managers that I have seen, whether it's managers, directors, VPs, CIOs, their focus in an Agile context is at the wrong place. So let's imagine this is the hierarchy of work inside an Agile context. Many managers are focusing at the task level. Who is doing what by when, right? So if you're using Jira, maybe these are Jira tasks, right? Some managers are focusing at the product backlog level. Maybe these are analogous to user stories which are being delivered inside of a sprint. Some other managers or directors, maybe they focus on the epics. These are large pieces of functionality. Maybe they are significant and material to the market. Maybe it takes you a few sprints to deliver them. Some other managers, directors, VPs, executives, maybe they focus on maybe major releases, collections of large functionalities, large epics, that is a significant release that goes, a major release that goes into the market. When I think of Agile management, it is none of these levels. The real role of an Agile manager is the caretaker of the ecosystem. If you take care of the ecosystem, inside of the ecosystem will germinate Agile teams. And those Agile teams, inside of those Agile teams will germinate Agile products. And those products, when they go to market, they will germinate Agile value. So how can you tell where an Agile manager is? Some simple activity-based metrics. When you observe the emails of that manager, when you observe the questions that they are asking in a meeting, when you observe the meetings that they are attending, when you look at their calendar, try and see if you are able to discern a pattern. Are they most focused on tasks or the culture? So in closing, remember that the focus of an Agile manager, their job is to be the caretaker of the ecosystem. You take care of the ecosystem will create teams will create high value products, and high value products will take care of the customers. All right, hope you found this useful. Until our next video, thank you, keep calm, and scrum on.